In 2019, I made around $11,000, averaging anywhere between 950 or $900 every single month. In 2023, we made over $2.4 million from one company, averaging around 200K a month. What was the main difference from me in 2019 and for me last year in 2023? Well, I'm gonna tell you exactly what was the main mind shift that happened between me back then and me now. So the main thing that I think most people have wrong is that they're asking the wrong thing, or they're telling themselves chasing the wrong thing. They're like, how can I make more money? What is the next thing? How can I sell more? And or whatever it may be. And I think that you're asking the wrong question. It's not about how you can make more money. What I found out is in this last 4 or 5 years, uh, it's something incredible that like now in hindsight I'm able to pinpoint exactly what happened. But what was happening is I kept adding more value in skill set in my arsenal that was adding a lot of value to the marketplace. So the question you should be asking yourself is not how do I make more money, is how do I become more valuable? How do I become more valuable to a certain marketplace? Because I'm telling you, this is the key. This is the key for me that I went from a nobody barely making $1,000 a month to going to 200. Like it's insane now. Like we're about to, I think by the middle of this year we're going to be touching around $1 million a month. And it's literally by me changing my mindset of not how do I make more money, is how do I add more value. And that is the number one thing I wake up every day. How can I keep adding more value? How can I keep sharpening my skills? How can I just give so much value to an individual, to a business, specifically in business, or a business owner of a certain industry, that they pay me almost everything they have for I could solve all their problems so they can make as much money as possible. And that is the main mindset shift. You need to either gather some skills, learn some knowledge, fix some business problems, have something that is so valuable to a business that they will pay you whatever it takes for you to solve the problem or to implement whatever you're selling, because they know that business owners know that if you solve X problem and you have the solution, they're gonna make more money. So it's a means to an end. That's why I love talking about value, and this is pretty much the thing that just clicked in my head, which I'm telling you, when I'm in there, when in 2019 and 2020 and 2021 and 2022, I didn't know this is not happening. It happened over time. And now in hindsight, over 4 or 5 years later, I'm seeing the reason I kept raising, why my income kept raising every year, every couple of months or whatever it may be, is because I as an individual became more valuable. I as an individual got better skills that I could give to somebody, train somebody, or apply in a business. They get results and I get paid for it. So this is the what you should be thinking about every day. How do I become more of an asset to a company? How do I add more value to the marketplace? What are the skills that I need that if a company hires me or they contract me, whatever it may be, I bring so much value, I give them so much results that they'll pay me whatever. Like imagine if you have a way that, like, let's say a company is having a problem with, like, it could be their pipeline, right, or the CRMs or the funnels, and you're like, hey, I have the best CRM system in the world, I have the best funnels in the world, I have the best automations in the world. If you implement this system inside your company, I guarantee it's going to clean up your business and it's going to make it more efficient or whatever it may be. The business owner will pay that, no matter what. What my fiance was having an interview with one of our clients, and he said something very, very powerful. He's like, price is only a problem in the absence of value. And that is so strong because it's so true. We all looking for value. Once you get to a certain level in life that you don't care about price anymore, and if you're not there yet, I understand, but just try to keep this mindset. The price becomes irrelevant. I don't care about buying, let's say, even the camera that I'm filming right now. Instead of buying lower quality camera, might as well just buy the best camera I can. If I could shoot in 4K, whatever the quality is, and I have to buy, one that was $400, then one that was 1,000, and just might as well get the one that gives me the most value. Either way, I'm gonna record as long as possible with it. So let me just get the most valuable object, not by the price. Okay, so only people who are price sensitive, who don't have money, they will look about what's the best deal, what can I get the cheapest price in the market, and that is the wrong mentality. Anybody who is worth their salt, anybody who has any real money, any a real entrepreneur, a real business owner, someone who's like I'm trying to solve a problem. They don't care about the price. They care about the value. They care about the solution. And that is the mindset that you need to have. It's not how can I make more money? It's how do I become more valuable to the marketplace? Once you understand that, and then this, like I'm giving you the easy part. Now the hard part becomes, okay, Javi, what skill do I obtain? Where do I go? And I mean, this could be become a great salesman, become a great marketer, become a great copywriter, become a great consultant, become whatever ever it needs. Just up to you. You know, like me and personally, I'm a great marketer. I'm a great lead generator. I'm a great salesman. I can teach how to sales. I know how. I'm a great offer developer. A lot of our clients that we work with, their offer is not right structured correctly. I restructure their offer hundreds of times, and that's why I'm so good. I know pretty much. I know if an offer is gonna work in the market before, just because I've done it so many times. I can kind of like get a sixth sense about it. I'm often wrong, but I'm often very like hit it right on. So that's just skills that I've acquired over time. That's been compounding over time, like hiring, firing, creating SOPs, and those skills have been compounding. So when a business owner that is just a couple years behind me, let's say 2 years behind, I could easily leapfrog them from this level to over here. I could predict any problem they be having, any hiccup they could have along the way. I'm like, hey, here's the solution. Where before that problem comes along, here's already the solution. You get me? So I become so valuable in that industry that every time someone in that industry has a problem, they're gonna come to me because they're like, yo, this guy knows what he's talking about. He's absolutely adding so much value to the marketplace. This is the guy. All right. And that's just it. That's just the secret of what is the difference between me doing literally everyone. And like, I didn't grow from like the people who know me back then. If they see this video, they will testify for it. I was the brokest person in my group. I was the last person in my group to even own a vehicle. And now I've owned over 77 vehicles. So like, I don't want to hear it. I was also in a bad place. I was also hanging out with the wrong people, also talking shit, wasting my time all day long. So it's okay. We were all there. Well, you need to realize that you're chasing the wrong thing. It's not about the money. It's not about how can I get more paid or how can I make more money. Whatever. Maybe you focus on the wrong thing and you're asking the wrong question. Always go to how can I become more valuable? How can I become an asset to the marketplace? How can I provide value? How can I give a solution to somebody? The bigger the problem that you're solving and the solution that you're giving is directly correlated to the amount of money you're gonna make. Elon Musk says this. Your pay the what we're paying you, what any company is paying you, is directly correlated to the level of problem that you're solving. So if you're solving bigger problems, you're gonna get paid more. The bigger the problem you solve, the directly correlation your bank account is gonna reflect. Look at Elon. He's solving the electric car, so that's why his company is worth so much. Then he's trying to take people to Mars. He's solving huge behemoth of problems. He's trying to save pretty much the world. That level of problem solving, that's why his network reflects on it, right? He's not thinking about how can I get rich. That's not the mindset. Getting rich is a result of you providing value, of you fixing a problem, of you giving a solution to such a big problem and nobody's able to resolve, or whatever it may be. Then that's why you're being given the price for solving that problem. Okay, so please keep this mindset. If you're feeling a little bit lost right now, I want to make more money. What is the key? What is it? It's like, is you're thinking about the wrong thing. You got to go back into how can I add more value? How can I solve a problem for a business and automate it, systemize it, and scale it, and even create my own company to solve this problem? For me, what I solve mainly two problems. Was lending money to small business owners, because mainly most companies, they have these two main problems. I need more cash and I need more leads. Pretty much like I need more clients and I need more money. So I had the company that generates leads for businesses, and I have the company who helps small business owners acquires 0% funds. So I'm solving two big problems, because if I can help a company get funded and then help you scale the company by acquiring clients, I'm pretty much building I'm printing money for them, you get me? So they'll pay me whatever it is if I could solve this problem. They'll be like, hey man, whatever it is, here you go. If I could make more money, I don't mind paying you. And when you have that, when both parties win, and it's always like it's like a win, like when the client wins, the customer when your client wins and their client wins, because it's B2B, business to business. So your client has a client as well. So when their client wins, that's when your client wins, and that's when you win. So it becomes like I'm adding value to the whole marketplace, and that's why my net worth and what I'm making every year is reflecting towards that. All right. So I hope you got a little bit of insight about how I went from an absolute, brokest person and you only barely making $900 a month to making over 200K every single month.